Hello, everybody. It is 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and you are watching the live performance of some of our COVID carols. COVID carols. What are COVID carols, you may ask? I'm so glad that you did ask. COVID carols, back in April, when the pandemic was still a relatively new thing and we were all hunkered down, I thought it would be fun to to come up with a musical activity that would bring some light and love into the world and bring us some humor as we all tried to make the best of a terrible situation. So I put out a general call to Hymn Society folks across the country, even across the world, and said, hey, does anyone have any carols to Christmas carols, new texts that would deal with COVID? They could be hilarious, they could be serious, they could be anything you want. And I got this wonderful response from people. Someone from Britain submitted a text. Many of our published authors submitted text, and some people who are unpublished and have never written a hymn text before submitted some things, and they're all in there. And amazingly, only one tune was repeated. Everyone that I got was a new tune because there's so many great Christmas carols. So that happened, and we published this thing months and months ago, maybe mid-May. So we're entering into the Christmas season, and I was working with a friend, Marcia McPhee, who's a dear friend and colleague. And Marcia and I were working on Advent and Christmas plans to help churches celebrate Advent and Christmas, and she wanted to use some of the COVID carols. And we thought, oh, it'd be really wonderful if some of these could be done in ASL. So not knowing who to ask, I Facebooked it, and someone said, you should talk to Maria Rivera, and I bet she could help. So okay. So I reached out to Maria Rivera, and I said, maybe could you or somebody you know translate or sign one of these COVID carols, so that it could be an added resource for churches, especially churches that have ASL ministries. And Maria said, what if we did all of them? And so here's Maria Rivera. I'm gonna pop her up here, and she can take it from here to explain who she is and how this all came about.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Brian. Yes, my name is Maria Rivera. I've been working at the Wisconsin School for the Deaf for over 10 years now as a sign language interpreter and administrative assistant.
Yeah.
And luckily, I'm still able to keep my connection with the interpreter training program at the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee as part of my role there at the school. And so when I got contacted by Brian requesting the one song for sign language, it just immediately took me back to my time in the same interpreter training program 10 plus years ago, which my first assignment was a Christmas concert. So I thought it would be really fun to expand the project to include more songs and more students and to be able to give them that opportunity to do the same thing. And I'm so proud of the work that Megan and Melissa and Sarah and Jody and Allison have done. Thank you for your bravery and thank you for putting your all into this and thank you for making this such a fun experience. We're happy to be able to provide access to the community through this project. And I want to thank Brian for reaching out to us and for coordinating this wonderful project and for being able for all the work that you've done in putting this all together, including this event. So thank you so much. And we really hope that you all enjoy the work that these wonderful student interpreters have done. And Merry Christmas.
Thanks, Maria. So I'm going to introduce each signer and each text writer who wrote the text, and you'll know the tunes because they're common Christmas tunes. One thing I will say up front is some of these are ridiculous, and and they're supposed to make us laugh because sometimes when we're facing what we're facing right now, you can either laugh or you can cry, and there's not much in between. And so I have found it very helpful to find some joy in humor. But there are also some serious ones. A Tiny Thing We Cannot See, which is going to come up in a little bit, is actually quite a serious text. It's really beautiful. And hopefully that'll also be a way to help people process what's happening and live into this holiday season, both acknowledging the hardships that everyone is going through, but also trying to find the joy. So this first one, It Came Upon a Quarantine, the text was written by Charles Freeman, who is the pastor of Grace Presbyterian in Gainesville, Florida. And the performer is Jody Newhouser. Jody Newhouser is in her first year of the interpreter training program at the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. She is an avid bowler, trained in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and enjoys spending time with her nieces and nephew. Jody would like to thank me and Maria, Rivera, and Pam Conine.
Conine.
Conine, so way off. Pam Conine, for giving all the students involved in this project the opportunity to get involved in some musical interpreting. Also, a big thank you to Allison, Megan, Melissa, and Sarah for all their hard work and being willing to bounce ideas. So enjoy It Came Upon a Quarantine. Are you ready, Jody? Here we go. It came upon a quarantine, that ominous song of old, from doctors fretting o'er the earth to warn this ain't a cold. Peace on the earth, goodwill to all, is still our cry today. But please extend that true goodwill from 6 full feet away. For lo, the days are hastening on, by CDC foretold, when COVID-19 finally is a page from history old. Until that day, good citizens, hold on to this one thing. Maintain good social distancing to hear each other sing. Thank you, Jody. That was fantastic. What a great start. All right, next up, A Tiny Thing We Cannot See. This text was written by Ray Whitney, who is a very well-known British hymn writer and poet. In fact, I was just on a Zoom call with Ray with the Hymn Society last week, and Ray said that her priest sent the COVID Carols collection out to the entire parish because they were so excited by it and just found so much joy and happiness through it. So I'm so glad that Ray contributed to this. This is one of the more serious texts, A Tiny Thing We Cannot See, and it will be performed by Allison Ernest. Allison is a first year in the interpreter training program. She spends her time writing and learning other languages. A huge thank you to Brian and Maria for this fun and creative opportunity, as well as to my peers for their constant emotional support. So here we go. Allison, are you ready? Here we go. a tiny thing we cannot see or taste or feel or hear has shut down nearly half our world and brought distress and fear. We've read about the plagues of old, now a virus gone astray has caused much sickness, death, and grief, with new reports each day. But many helpers brave this plague and serve those most in need, and offer comfort, help, and care through many a word and deed. We thank our true and gallant ones who risk their lives to bring relief and help to sickened folk touched by that tiny thing. Yet there are other tiny things to cheer each anxious heart. A smile, a wave, a caring note, though we must stay apart. A phone call, email, Facebook, Skype can curb anxiety, while faith and hope and love abound to keep our spirits free. Thanks, Allison. All right. Now, some of these carols are like lullabies, like that tune that we just had, and so it kind of lilts along at a good pace. And then some of these carols can clip by pretty fast. Jody, who we saw earlier, in the full list of videos, which are available on the Hymn Society YouTube account, because each one of these interpreters did 3 carols, and they just chose their favorite to do for this performance. Jody had the 12 Days of Christmas. And man, like when you get to like the 10th and 11th day, it's that was tough stuff. So this is another one that whizzes by pretty good. Hark is the title. The text writer is Wayne Wold, who is a professor and college organist for Hood College in Frederick, Maryland, just down the road from where I am. And the performer is Sarah Olson. Sarah is on her first year of the interpreter training program at UWM. She enjoys camping, dancing, and traveling. She comes from a massive family and loves to spend time with all of them, except for that one. You know who you are. Sarah is... She didn't write that. I put that in there. Sarah is so excited about this opportunity and grateful to Brian and Maria for opening these doors. So Sarah, you ready to go? All right, here is Hark. Hark, hear them yell, all is not well, virus repel, do not rebel, stay where you dwell, home or hotel, gatherings farewell, crowds please dispel, keep sentinel, all personnel, no parallel, history will tell, keep sentinel, all personnel, no parallel, history will tell, walls closing in around us, may the distancing not confound us. Very, 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 very viral. Scary, 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 scary spiral. Use your Purell. Wash hands like hell. Share Cottonelle. That would be swell. Use your Purell. Wash hands like hell. Share Cottonelle. That would be swell. Hark, hear them yell, all is not well. Virus repel, do not rebel. Stay where you dwell, home or hotel. Gatherings farewell, crowds please dispel. Keep sentinel, all personnel. No parallel, history will tell. Keep sentinel, all personnel. No parallel, history will tell. Walls closing in around us. May the distancing not confound us. Very, 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 very viral. Scary, 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 scary spiral. Use your Purell, wash hands like hell. Share Cottonelle, that would be swell. Use your Purell, wash hands like hell. Share Cottonelle, that would be swell. Thanks, Sarah. That's one of my favorites in the collection. It's pretty clever, and I think Wayne did a great job with the text, and that was a wonderful performance of it. The beginning. It's really great. So just a quick word about copyrights on these. So these videos are offered free, and they're available to the public. If you want to use these for your own carol sings, for your Christmas parties on Zoom Christmas parties, or even like a fun way to do a prelude or a postlude for worship, if you're serving that kind of a community who would want to use one of these. They are Creative Commons, so please use them if they would be meaningful to you and your community and help you have a merrier Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever you're celebrating if you want some carols. So the next one, although we're social distancing, another one that brings us to a little bit more of the serious side. This is by Anna, the text is by Anna Bendixson, who is a Roman Catholic hymn writer in Trumbull, Connecticut. And the performer for this will be Megan Montgomery. Megan is a first-year student at the interpreter training program at UWM. She is loving the challenge and excitement of learning how to interpret and the opportunity it allows to get to know people in the community. With her free time, she loves spending it with friends and family members up north in Wisconsin, the UP, and lower Michigan. Doing anything outside is refreshing, and doing it with people she loves is even better. So you ready to go, Megan? All right, here is Although We're Social Distancing. Although we're social distancing in this pandemic time, we choristers are here with some sweet and silly rhymes. Love and joy come to you, and to you, your household too. And God bless you and make you virus-free, virus-free. And God bless you and make you virus-free. This stupid little virus keeps us 6 feet apart, but we rejoice in friendship that's deep within the heart. Love and joy come to you, and to you your household too. And God bless you and make you virus-free, virus-free. And God bless you and make you virus-free. We're tired of watching Netflix and seeing markets crash, so here we are, your neighbors, for this impromptu bash. Love and joy come to you, and to you your household too. And God bless you and make you virus-free, virus-free. And God bless you and make you virus-free. Oh, music is the medicine that heals our every care, and we musicians, doctors, with happy news to share. Love and joy come to you, and to you your household too. And God bless you and make you virus-free, virus-free. And God bless you and make you virus-free. We thank you kindly, citizens, for lending us your ear. We can't come any closer, but please accept our cheer. Love and joy come to you, and to you your household too. And God bless you and make you virus-free, virus-free. And God bless you and make you virus-free. That was wonderful, and not terribly serious. I introduced that one as a serious one, but I mixed it up with another one of the COVID carols with a similar title. That one was indeed silly, and wonderfully silly at that. Thank you, thank you, Megan. All right. So the last carol for this concert, the one that'll bring us to a close, is going to be performed by Melissa, who I'll introduce in a second. The text writer for this one is yours truly. My name is Brian Hain. I'm the director of the Center for Congregational Song. This text came to me in a vision. I was reading an article in the Baltimore Sun. I'm from Baltimore, or I live here now. And it was about these performers who were going out and doing little impromptu performances on people's sidewalks so that they could go out to their stoop and hear some music, and then they'd move down to the next block. And I said, well, that sounds a lot like caroling. It'd be really fun to do like a COVID carol. And then I wrote this COVID carol. And so Melissa has chosen it, which I'm very honored. Melissa is a first-year student in the interpreter training program at UW in Milwaukee. When she's not working on school, she loves to read and spend quality time with her little brother. She would like to thank me and Pam and Maria for giving her the opportunity to do something wildly out of her comfort zone. She's proud of the work everyone has contributed to this project and is excited to share the final result with the community. So, tidings of boredom and woe. Melissa, are you ready? All right, here is tidings of boredom and woe. God rest you, merry gentlefolk, for what else can we do? There's hardly even toilet paper so that we can poo. The stores are closed and children home from school until who knows. Oh, tidings of boredom and woe, boredom and woe. Oh, tidings of boredom and woe. We've played our board games 80 times and watched all that we can. We even drove around to nowhere in our minivan. So now we're singing to you people who I'm sure are fans. Oh, tidings of boredom and woe, boredom and woe. Oh, tidings of boredom and woe. All right. So that is the end of our Christmas concert of COVID carols, or I guess holiday concert of COVID carols. Maria, thank you so much for putting this, or helping to put all of this together. To all of the performers, Megan, Melissa, Alyssa, Sarah, and Jody, thank you so much for all the work you put in, not only to this live concert, but to all the videos that you created and that are now available online. We hope that it blesses people, that it brings some joy, some laughter into this terrible 2020. And hopefully next year we won't have a need for COVID carols and we can return to the other carols. But for now, enjoy them. And we'll end with one of the pre-recorded videos of We Wish You a Happy Quarantine. Thanks for being with us.